Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 31. Okay. And today we are going to be discuss little different topics. Okay. We'll try to do almost 3 topics. Okay, in today's class. The first topic is mainly on this IPC. It's not Indian Penal Code. Okay. Incident, problem and change. इसको प्रॉब्लम को PRB कहते हैं हम, PRB और चेंज को CHG कहते हैं. ठीक है. Why this topic is required? ठीक है. If you see that from the last 30 days we are talking about incident, कि incident होते हैं and we working on the incident form only. ठीक है. Even though this topic has no relationship with the admin training, zero. But why we deduce? क्योंकि this is mainly from the ITSM perspective. But the thing is that Atul, I am a new in the industry. मुझे नहीं पता कि आप तो कभी बोलते हो इंसिडेंट पे काम हो रहा है, कभी चेंज मॉड्यूल देख लो, कभी प्रॉब्लम मॉड्यूल देख लो, कभी नॉलेज मॉड्यूल देख लो. व्हाट इज दिस ऑल दिस थिंग्स? ठीक है. तो जनरली मैं इस टॉपिक के लिए आई विल यूज वन स्टोरी. ठीक है. द स्टोरी सेज, लेट्स से आज किसका एग्जांपल है, चलो मैक का ही लेते हैं. मैक परचेज न्यू बाइक. ठीक है. 2010 नहीं, 10 तो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा. 2020. ठीक है. कॉस्टिंग ₹50K. टुडे इट्स 2024. 4 साल हो गए. ओके, 4 years gone and he's still using this bike. He's going to college or work on the bike. Found a weird sound in the bike. ठीक. Generally what we say, वैसे ही होगा. ठीक है. कोई नहीं. Day 1, you note that sound. Same sound. इसको लगा नहीं यार, he is very passionate about the bikes. नहीं, it's something wrong. He take the bike to the mechanic. Say boss, देखना कुछ issue हो रहा है. See the terms now. Can you see there is some issue in my bike? It is giving a weird sound. ठीक है. क्योंकि ब्रेक होगी, सर्विस ब्रेक हो रही है. ठीक है. मैकेनिक check and do some fixing. ₹100. Good. Day 3, no issues. Day 4, same issue. Day 5, same issue. Day 6, same. Now he's worried. He go back to the mechanic. Boss, there is some problem in my bike. For the last few days, I'm getting a very weird sound whenever I go for the 40 or 50 speed, more than 50 speed. There is a problem in my bike whenever, or there is an issue in my bike from the last few days. Whenever I take my bike, accelerate more than 50 as speed. And now this is called. Why? Because it is the reoccurrence of the same event, or reoccurrence, not event, basically reoccurrence of the same, a similar kind of issue where cause is unknown. आपको पता नहीं कि क्यों हो रहा है, but similar issue है. The time I take 40 to 50, it starts giving weird sound. I reduce it, it's work fine. I take it more than 50, 60, it's still fine. It means, and now you change the term. There is some problem in my bike, and problem says when it is a unknown, RCA is unknown, and symptoms are similar. रोज ऐसा हो रहा है, आज नहीं हुआ कल फिर हो गया, परसों हो गया, ऐसा हो रहा है रोज. ठीक है, ठीक है भाई. Mechanic says, okay sir, do one thing, leave the bike with me for 3 days. It means the problem record analysis has been started. After 3 days, mechanic call to back. Sir, I did analysis in your bike and the changes required. क्या changes हैं? Sir, engine main pipe is broke. ठीक है. और sir brakes also broke. और sir major the gearbox is now Mac ask how much it cost. So it cost about to you 15,000. Give me time to think. Means now the mechanic says, sir, your bike has a problem. We find the root cause, and to fix the root cause, we need to do these things. And these things called change. This thing called the change. What do you mean by the change? Change means when we do any addition, deletion, updation in the production system, and we have to follow a systematic approach to do that particular part, is called the change. Agar yahi, if this expense is only for the 15 rupees, then mechanic is not going to be asked Mac. As this expense is very much high in the figure 15,000, mechanic need to be asked to the Mac, and now Mac put this amount to his father. Dad, you know that the bad bike is giving issue. Acha, what happened? It was giving a weird sound. I go to mechanic and he says it is a 15,000 expenses. Acha. This stage is called approval. Mac want approval from his father to spend this much money. Now father is definitely father is more experienced than us, right? Father says, okay, Mac, when we purchase this bike, 2020, how much the cost? 50K. 4 years gone? Yes. How much you need? 15K. Now let's evaluate this part. Is it worth it? Or let's say if I increase the amount to 35. Okay. Is it worth it to spend on the repair? I'm not saying that change is rejected. No, change is still in the discussion. Is it worth it to spend 35,000 rupees on the repair? Even though I know that bike still has a life of 15 more years. Yes, sir. तो बात ठीक है, ठीक है. और life of 1 year or max 2 year. अब
दूसरे गाड़ी का डाउन पेमेंट हो जाएगा सर,
राइट। मतलब अगर 2020 की बजाय मैं बोलो 2000 में ली थी मैंने बाइक, ये 2005 में ली थी, अब बताओ। दीज आर द प्रैक्टिकल सिनेरियोस। आप बोलोगे सर ऐसा प्रैक्टिकल होता है। We have to be as a approver, as a cab manager, as a cab group, we have to be evaluate the change, that it is worth it to fix that change or not. In one of my case, as I said that I was working on the problem manager. ठीक है? In my case, we have a problem report open. It was more than 2 years that problem report was open. ठीक है? Team was working, they evaluate, they did R&D, research, everything they did, and then they come back on the change. In the change, it was mentioned that we have to be upgrade the servers. ठीक है भाई, there is a change. Put the details. They put the details, they put everything, and then they present the change to the cab meeting. Now, business counterpart, they say, okay, what is the history of this particular problem record? They say, you know that we have a VDIs and this server contain all the VDIs and this giving a lot of problems. A lot of P1s are coming and all things will be there. We have to upgrade this server because we did everything. There's nothing we found suspicious. Only upgrade is the only option which we want to be go ahead. Achha. How much the upgrade will cost? It will cost a good amount because we are going to the latest technology. How much time it will take for the upgrade? 2 weeks minimum. Okay. Then the business person says, this server is going on end of life, or our contract with this vendor is going to be end of life after 5 months. Let's avoid this. But I am a service provider. What I should do? I will say, okay, if you want, I should not upgrade this server. You don't want to deploy this change, then give me a sign off. What sign off? Risk sign off. That is called, that we capture in the RAID log, RAID, RAID log, risk assumption, decision और instructions कुछ ऐसे रहता है इसमें. ठीक है? What this mean? अब now father saying, sorry Harshal, I can't give you, sorry Mac, I can't give you 35,000 for this bike. ठीक है डैड, फिर एक काम करो, आप मुझे बता दो कि if I'm going college on this bike, if any accident happen and anybody find me due to this pollution or this weird sound, you're going to bear that expenses. हाँ मैं देख लूंगा. It means risk has been signed off. Change we are not going and risk has been signed off. That's the number one part. Second part, let's say this case. Father says negotiate करो. उसने बोला सर ठीक है 30,000 लगेंगे आपके. I will charge 30,000. ठीक है, good. Harshal says, sorry, Max said to the mechanic, boss, go ahead and fix it. ठीक है sir. Meet me after 7 days. It means chain deployment started. Sign off done, deployment started. After 7 days, Mac go to mechanic and say, is ready? Yes sir. Have a try. He tried 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 speed तक try किया. ठीक है. But and mechanic says, sir, do one thing. Keep an eye for the next 10 days and let me know if any issue is there. Change is in the review period now. ठीक है. 10 days, no issues. Change closed successfully. ठीक है. In the same manner, our industry also work. This is what I learned from experience. This industry work only these 3 terms: incident, problem और change. इसके अलावा दुनिया में कुछ नहीं है. In our life, we have issues. Those issues become problem and we need a change. फिर change से, then due to that change, we again have some issues. Then we are in problem. Then we again go for the changes. Our life, ऐसे चल रही है, ठीक। नाउ these three are work in the triangle format. ये ऐसे नहीं, लाइन बाय लाइन काम नहीं करते, ये ऐसे काम करते हैं, सॉरी। ये ऐसे काम करते हैं, ठीक है। इंसिडेंट, प्रॉब्लम एंड इन ट्रायंगल इट इज टफ टू बी से कहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, बट आपस में काम करते हैं तीनों। मे बी a change has been happened and due to that some incident has been occurred. That incident become a problem. Like someone says, "Arey, you should do the exercise daily." अच्छा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, but someone says you should do exercise daily. I said okay, I start doing exercise daily. और डेली के चक्कर में my back start paining. Now incident gets started. Now earlier it was happening only for the exercise. Now if I sit for my work, if I lay down, it start problematic. That become a problem. And to fix that problem, जैसे फिजियोथेरेपी अब नया चेंज आ गया, ठीक। नाउ दीज थ्री आर द कोर ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, these three are the core of the industry, but these are supported by knowledge management. These are supported by CMDB. नॉलेज क्यों, ठीक है। अब तो हम काफी we did not do this work, ठीक है। I tell you one example. Few days back in my here in UK only, my wash basin tap was leaking. I raised a request to my this thing agency. They sent a mechanic, ठीक है। He told to me, sir, we have to be change the taps. I said both taps. Yes, both taps. Mega, shall I tell you one thing? Yeah, sure, tell me. Mega, if this case in India now, it will done only in the 50 rupees. Sir, why? Because in India we don't change the tap, we can change the washer and it's done. No, sir, we have to change the taps only. This is what the knowledge says. Knowledge articles. Why your manager says create a knowledge? Because if tomorrow you are leaving this company, I must have something which can support me on your behalf. That mechanic, how he know that there is a change of this? Because he has to follow some knowledge articles. He has knowledge in his mind. This is what the knowledge. So knowledge is, even though it's outside, but it's supporting these three all together. जैसे we went for a picnic and we learned one thing. Like last time I went to this knowledge event, I learned one thing in which hotel I was staying, and you will be surprised that water was not free. For everything which is in the room is a chargeable. And they're so smart guys, they have barcode and they put that products on a particular kind of a format. If you, as soon as you pick up, it will be chargeable for you. Okay. So I learned one thing, that in the hotel where I was staying, even though it was not a bad, it was 7-star, 5-star hotel, very big hotel. It's Venetian is there. They charge for everything. That water is not free. अभी knowledge मुझे पिछली बार नहीं था, but अब आ गया. So we know as soon as we land, we reach hotel, go to side nearby shop and get a 5-liter bottle from there. फिर सबने last time वही किया, ठीक है. That is called the knowledge article. So when any incident happen, first my agent C do have any knowledge article before that. लाइक हम करते हैं ना कि अरे यार तुम कभी वहां घूमने गए, यहाँ गए क्या, बताना कैसे कैसे रहता है. What we are doing, we are getting a knowledge. Remember, if you are going there, you will not find any veg food. ये मेरे साथ इस बार हुआ फ्लाइट में, इमिरेट्स की फ्लाइट में. They don't have any veg food. ठीक है, ये प्रॉब्लम था मेरे लिए. And I raised a request and I raised a complaint that is called the change. And they say, sorry sir, we forget that you have to be tell to on the counter and everything will be there. चलो ठीक है, that I'll learn it from now. And all these things have a CMDB. Because we are raising any incident, we are raising a problem, we are raising fixing anything on the CI only. So these two look outside, but these two are the very supporting actor of these three events. And by this way, incident, problem, and change are interrelated. In the incident form, if I take you now service now, let me show you that how they're interrelated, because this question can be asked in the interview as well. Incident. मेरे कोई है कि नहीं, ओपन ही रहा, ठीक है. देखो, if you come on this incident, let me open this. There are two things. A incident can be caused by a change. Same example. I have no problem in my body. I have completely fine. Someone says start exercising. I start exercising. A change has been done. A incident can be caused by a change and incident can be fixed by a change as well. दोनों में फर्क है. ठीक है. If you come on the incident form and go to this related records, you can see. Is any problem record related to this incident? You can put it here. Change request means a change has been raised to fix this incident and caused by. Is this incident has been caused by this any change? Definitely दोनों अलग अलग ही होंगे, सेम तो होंगे नहीं कभी ये. ठीक है. So by this way they are interrelated with each other. Clear हुई बात?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay जी. Good. ठीक है. So this was a concept about the incident, problem and change. आपका हार्डवेयर मैनेजमेंट, एसेट मैनेजमेंट काइंड ऑफ थिंग, CMDB, CSDM, knowledge, release management, these come to support all these things. Not a different. ठीक है.
But sometime है ना, we apply the workaround to the incident. वो कितना efficient रहता है?
गलत 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 गलत. इंसिडेंट पे वर्कअराउंड नहीं होता. इंसिडेंट पे प्रॉब्लम पे वर्कअराउंड होता है. If that problem has a workaround, then you apply to the incident. I tell you, I give one example. ठीक है. In the early days, definitely I'm talking from the India perspective now. In our houses, we have a 3-shoe plug, right?
Yeah.
Plug we install on the wiring setup. But people start getting complaint that I have a small kid and kid put the finger in that particular part. होता है, I'm sure everybody, हम में सबने किया होगा ऐसा काम. तो मैंने भी किया 1-2 बार. तो ये करंट नहीं लगता है कि इसमें हाथ डाल के देखा तो बहुत करंट लगा उसमें. ठीक है. So that was the problem. To fix that, what they start putting, they're putting kind of a interface between these 3-pin shoe, kind of a lock. जब आप अपना प्लग को पुश करोगे तभी वो लॉक ओपन होगा. And then you will put that part. So that solve one issue. कि अब now kid cannot put the finger in that particular part. ठीक है.
But it happens on incident ना sir.
हाँ, I'm coming. Wait. ठीक है. Now the third part is that now I want to put my charger. ठीक है. When I start putting that plug in that three shoe, it is not getting inside. तो हम क्या करते हैं? अरे एक पेन देने जरा पेन से we take a pen and open that door little bit and then put the plug. ये workaround है. This workaround is coming from the problem only. ये बहुत बार प्रॉब्लम होता है. अरे प्रॉब्लम है ना, एक काम करो, जब कुछ ऐसा हो तो ऐसा कर लिया करो एक बार, या माचिस की तीली से, या फिर यू कैन पुट लिटिल बिट पेन एंड इट विल ओपन.
फिर वो जो आपने वो जो इंटरफेस डाला उसको क्या बोलेंगे?
That was an enhancement, that was a change they done. But due to that change, I'm still facing the issue. We solve one problem that kids should not be able to put the finger in that plug. That's fine, that we sorted out. But now I'm facing that my charger is not going inside. So I need something to be open that interface kind of things. तो ये वर्कआउट मुझे वहां से मिलेगा.
ओके,
ठीक है.
हम एक सिनेरियो लेते हैं. देखो अभी जैसे मेरा कुछ चल नहीं रहा है. ओके, एंड समवन रेज दैट
that's a pure incident.
या प्योर इंसिडेंट.
हाँ ठीक है.
ये आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी वन फील्ड. समझो फील्ड ही गायब हो गया.
ठीक है.
फॉर्म पर से.
ठीक है.
देन व्हाट मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं सिर्फ जाके कैशे क्लियर करता हूँ एंड वो दिखना चालू हो जाता है.
हाँ.
तो ये वर्क अराउंड नहीं हुआ क्या? ये क्या हुआ?
That is a resolution step. That is a resolution step. Workaround तब होता है when we have a non-problem. Now I have a scooter. ठीक है. I know that in the morning this scooter take minimum 3 to 4 minutes after kick to be get complete warm up so that it can be run on the full speed. तो मैं क्या करता था? I sitting on for the breakfast. I just give a kick. It gets started and leave it like for 3 minutes.
Okay.
ये वर्कआउट था मेरा कि खाना खाने से पहले ये कर लो. Otherwise you have to wait for 3 minutes. It gets started, then you will sit and then you will take it. Workarounds are only for the non-problems, non-errors.
अच्छा,
तो वैसा है ना वर्कआउट का. ठीक है जी, क्लियर? Good. Talk about all these things. And maybe you say, Atul, ठीक है, that's fine. You are in service now for a good time now. You know these things, incident, change, problem, request, knowledge. You know the processes as well. How I can learn about these processes? मुझे authentic way चाहिए कोई. ठीक है. Let's say I told to everybody, guys, make a presentation how to make a cup of tea. और मुझे ऐसा चाय चाहिए जो बढ़िया ढाबे पे बनती हो, बढ़िया सी. ठीक है. Rituja says, okay, I'll prepare a PPT. Rituja prepare a PPT. Harshal says, अरे, I also know, I will do. Anvesha, Sunita, Mac, everybody prepare a PPT. ठीक है, deck बनाया. You all presented that deck to me. ठीक. Everybody has something to be missing out. किसी में कुछ मिसिंग था, किसी में कुछ मिसिंग था, किसी में कुछ मिसिंग था, किसी में कुछ मिसिंग था. ठीक है. In the same manner, I told you guys, tell me a create a presentation on the incident management. Tomorrow you have to be go to the customer side and present it. Atul, पूरा incident management, yes, it's full incident management. ठीक है. मैक ने बोला मैं सबसे बढ़िया बनाऊंगा. ठीक है. मैक started the making a presentation. सुनीता से नहीं मैं अच्छा बनाती हूँ. I'll make it. Sunita, Harshal, Rituja, Amisha, everybody start preparing it. After 2 days, I said, okay, guys, come and present it to me. Mac present, he prepared 10 slides. Nita present, he prepared 15 slides. Rituja, 18 slides. Harshal, 9 slides. Anvesha, 20 slides. Amisha, 18 slides. But in all your slides, it's not standard. Like Mac missed out to add SLA. Sunita missed out to add category subcategory. Rituja forget to add auto population of the assignment group. Harshal forget to add the email notifications, that how the email notification go in incident management. Amisha forget to show about the workspace, and Anvesha forget about the portal, that you can raise the incident on the portal itself. But everybody give a try. तो इस केस में क्या करें? I can't say guys please sit together and consolidate everything in one go. Not possible. Then ServiceNow bring a new platform for us, and that is called Now Create. Now Create. Okay. This is the place where you will get all your documentation stuff as standard, because this platform is maintained and supported and created by ServiceNow only. They have a dedicated team for this one. Okay. And you can get everything together. Let me do one thing. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Log in into this Now Create because it's required my personal credentials. Okay. And I'll come back here. मैं बताऊंगा इसका लिंक क्या है, then you can do it. But believe me, if you are working in a consulting domain, process consultant, business analyst kind of role, this place is a treasure for you. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना अपने उसमें कि इंद्र के खजाने जितना है, ये वैसा ही है. If someone asks me, Atul, do you have any presentation on this? I refer to, okay, go and check on the Now Create. Don't come to me. Okay, let me log in here.
Now Create is different than what ServiceNow interface is that?
Yes, Now Create is a website. I'm coming on that part now. Okay. This is Now Create. Link is nowlearning.servicenow.com/nowcreate is a link here. Okay. It's a website, not a ServiceNow interface, not a tool. Okay. But it says that in the Now Create, I have 3 things: methodology, success pack, asset. इसको छोड़ते इसमें कुछ नहीं है, ये दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट है. सक्सेस पैक क्या होता है? Atul, I want to be like you, a good business analyst, a good business process consultant. You have to follow 3 mantras. You have to follow this document. You have to follow this link. You have to follow this path. ये सक्सेस पैक. एग्जाम्पल सर्च करते हैं. I told Harshal and Mac, guys, give me a plan to implement ServiceNow for our customer lady special. And in that lady special, Rituja, Anvesha, Sunita and Amisha are the stakeholder. अतुल बन जाएगा प्लान तो क्या बना देंगे. Build, sorry, requirement gathering, design, build, code, done. अच्छा. Amisha says, very good Harshal, good preparation. Harshal, do you have any kind of a standard format to capture minutes of meeting? नहीं, वो तो नहीं है. अच्छा, do you have a business case format? नहीं, वो भी नहीं है. Harshal think, अरे तो फंस गया मैं. खुशी खुशी में बोल देते हैं बना देंगे. Then Harshal says, okay, let me go to the worst person of this stuff and talk to him. Harshal come to me. अतुल बताओ क्या करूं, फंस गया मैं तो. Do nothing, go to service now, go to success pack. अरे करना क्या है, यहां जाके सर्च करो ITSM. ठीक, and you will go and find this ITSM, modernized IT service management. The window it will open your eyes now. पूरा का पूरा सक्सेस पैक आपके सामने है. This success pack will tell you that what you have to be do in each step in your life cycle of implementation. Approximately 2 or 3 years back, this concept was called SIM, S-I-M, ServiceNow implementation methodology. Then they recreate everything, rephrase everything, and they bring NowGrid. ठीक है, ये मेरे हो गए phases. ये सारे get started, initiate, plan, execute, deliver, close. ठीक है, और ये मेरे हो गए swim lanes. Value management, project management, architecture, design, build, testing, organization, support and change. और ये मेरे हो गए टास्क सारे. अब तो स्मार्ट तो बहुत, तो बेवकूफ बना दिया नहीं. What you want? Amisha says, I need a business case. अच्छा, चलो देखते हैं कि अगर if I want to implement ServiceNow for these ladies special department, then what to do? Discover the value. Click on this. In the discover, we have 3 things. Review business case, discover as is state, and define the value preprint. Click on this. ये रहा. क्यों है, कौन है, कैसे है, इनपुट्स क्या और आउटपुट्स क्या होंगे अगर if you're using this step. और to do this step, to whom I need, responsible कौन है, accountable कौन है, consultant कौन है, informed कौन है. अतुल हाँ ज्ञान तो होगा, बताओ तुझे आगे करना है क्या है. Then you can get the business case template as well. View asset. This is what the template you can get. Download करना हाँ कर सकते हैं, no problem at all. This is ServiceNow give us free of cost. And see, it is on the latest version now. You need something to present to the business, right? This is the format I'm giving you. Let it be open. Yeah. Change these things. Instructions and reply. Definitely data तो आपको change करना ही पड़ेगा ना. But बाकी चीज तो आपके पास है यहाँ पे. Functional objectives क्या है, outcomes क्या होंगे, getting on your way क्या है, कितना saving आप कर पाओगे if you use this thing. Run the business, grow the business, protect the business, and complete details are there. You can present to the customer now. See, I saw your case and this is what we can bring for everything for you. तो ये तो easy काम हो गया. अच्छा लगा. Good. What else? Now come back here. ठीक है. Come this and come this. Harshal is a business analyst. He need to be get requirement. And Mac is my project manager. He need to do the complete project stuff. So he can go here. He can create workbench structure, work breakdown structure, WBS जिसे हम कहते हैं. He can put project schedule. He can do resource planning. He can do budget planning. And all the things he can do. See. So if you want, you can download the format and you can do it. Kickoff meetings. हाँ तो kickoff meetings होती है हमारे यहाँ पे, but standard format नहीं है. I am giving the kickoff meetings. Go here. Why it is required, who is responsible, and everything you can see here. See, at least these person must be consulted. ठीक, and then template चाहिए आपको, ये रहा. And download this. Template चाहिए ना कि how you are going to be taking everything together. ServiceNow से I'm giving you the template. See, executive team kickoff agenda template. ये fields होने चाहिए कम से कम उसमें. Kickoff agenda, welcome, introduction, business value, project governance, and things, and minutes and action item. तो present भी करना है मुझे. Okay, कर लो present, कोई बात नहीं. Come here, download this asset. ये template यहाँ PPT मिल जाएगी आपको. See, 30 slides. Download. Right. In the meantime, it's get downloaded. I'll show you something important. Okay, let's come back here now.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
The first you download business case actually. So business case में जो what we want to vary actually the cost and what are the things are coming. ये किसके साथ discuss किया जा सकता है?
ये आप अपने business stakeholder से discuss करोगे ना?
ये cost और ये भी वही बताइए. हम टैली किसके साथ करेंगे कि ये पहले you can save this much per year और वो सब.
नहीं देखो. Okay. So there is a concept called the Forrester, Forrester. I guess if I'm right in that spelling and the concept. Okay, there is a I don't know the tool specifically, but it is called Forrester Customer Success करके एक format आता है. If you want to see ना, you can go in my batch 2 or batch 3 video somewhere, you will get it. अब मैंने वो concepts I totally close it because it's too much for the freshers. So in that we put some details. Sorry. And in the background it runs some calculations and tell me that if you are using ServiceNow change management and if you are having 40,000, 50,000 changes in a year, then you can save this much money in this particular part.
Okay.
ठीक है. That is same thing. I guess first customer success calculations कुछ ऐसे रहता है उसका.
अच्छा.
ठीक है. So we put some data on that particular part. But nowadays what happened mainly that companies are so mature in the ServiceNow domain that they know if a customer having this much data, so they can save up to this much money in that particular part. ठीक है. Now I come to the important point. अतुल आप तो बहुत ज्ञान दे रहे हो. इंसिडेंट है, चेंज है, प्रॉब्लम है, रिक्वेस्ट, मुझे सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. So now I'm going for kick off meetings. मुझे क्या करना? I have to give the presentations, right? Today I have an incident presentation, tomorrow I have a problem presentation, then change, then I can go here, conduct process workshops. Prepare for workshop and conduct process workshop. Prepare is a different and conduct is a different. Conduct में आप actually वहां जा रहे हो. Prepare में just doing a preparation work. ठीक है, ये देखो. If you see here, who is accountable? People like me on this role is accountable. ठीक है. What you want to present? अब बताओ यहाँ पे. I'll give you a very simple way. ठीक है. हम यहाँ वापस आते हैं एक बार. ठीक है. And I go to the assets directly. You can go to assets directly as well. Go here and type here. Change management. Change management process workshop. You will not believe this is more than 35 MB file and contain near about 120 slides. Give me a minute. I'll show you because I already downloaded it a lot of times, so I don't want to download again. Let me stop sharing and search in my local system. Then I'll show you that what I'm saying.
Sir, when you say workshop, means you're doing knowledge transfer, correct? No.
ना नेवर एक मिनट दो हर्ष जरा मुझे ये रहा ठीक है चलो एक इंसिडेंट को तो मिल गया मैं आपको चेंज करके दिखाता हूँ ठीक है चेंज because I have a lot of things ना क्या गया शायद ठीक है चेंज का नहीं डाउनलोड किया हुआ बट इफ यू वांट यू कैन डाउनलोड ITSM रिलीज तो है चेंज नहीं मिल रहा ठीक है यहीं से दिखाते इतना दैट विल वर्क फॉर यू गाइस टू गिव अ फ्लेवर ठीक है अब देखो ये रहा I told you now that everybody please prepare the slides on the incident management. When I go here in this now crate, I search for the incident management process guides. I got this 138 slides, and will you believe that what it contains? वो हर चीज all that important part which you need to be discussed with the customer for the requirement gathering. Workshop is never for the KT. Workshop is for the requirement gathering. Boss, this is what service now providing. Tell me what you want now. Do you want any changes in this or not? See, so now you can see introduction, objective, process overview, role, operation, service operation, core process, interaction, conversation, SLA, service, ATF, next step, everything is there now. And you will believe or not, this contain the process flows as well. See.
ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है
Yes, this is only for incident you are seeing. In change, you will be like very happy. Now go forward. See, for every person, every role you are building, we have these many responsibilities. It is not like you can't change it. You can change it, but service now say these are standard I'm giving you. Service operation workspace. What you can do in the service operation workspace. List कैसे दिखेगा? Core configurations means I need a data, foundation data kind of things. देखो. New from application, from SOW, create from self-service. Self-service you are required. This is your portal. Email जो हमने कल देखा inbound email action. Each and everything it explains. The day it has been launched, and I come to know about this thing, I am kind of a brand ambassador for this one. If someone asks me, I say, okay, go to NowCrate first. Pura detail everything. So if you want to learn, generally I did not had this discussion in my admin training because this is mainly for the ITSM part. If you want to be learned from ServiceNow, what I can say, processes, you can go here. Now I can show you something. Incident management process guide. आपको वर्ड में भी चाहिए हाँ सर वर्ड फाइल भी चाहिए मुझे ये देखो now when we go to the customer we say okay go and read this is what ServiceNow is giving out of the box this is available now let me know what you want what changes you wanted so we can do the changes like see word file भी वो PPT भी है ये so you can go and download what you want here ठीक है now if I say sir I need something for the foundation data as well go and search and one more thing sorry not only the process workshops you will get the starter stories if customer says I said okay this ladies department says Harshal and Mac we are happy with your presentation let's proceed for the implementation और आपको तो पता ही नहीं कि implementation कैसे करना है then you can go and check the starter stories as well कि basics क्या है what I have to install it what I have to be asked, what I have to be do implementation part, practical implementation कैसे है? Patient data. देखो, उसका भी workshop होता है, foundation data workshop, which we discussed na in the beginning, that things, user account, groups, everything.
Yes.
We have a complete stuff here, workshop. You can download it, you can see what is there. Let me download and show you this thing, because these are the important and important point is that these are the standardized, and can you see that this is on the latest release, Washington DC. So you can imagine that how big is a team in the background who is making sure that every document should be updated as per the latest one. As per the latest one only. So now you can go and you can download anything which you wanted, and it's free of cost, nothing. देखो कितना heavy है, download हो रहा है वो. See 19 MB, my goodness. ठीक. Let me open this file. देखो, to let a platform foundation core processes. Welcome housekeeping, all things will be there. Introduction, role, objective. Review capabilities, review functionalities, security, access, notification assessment. सब आपको मिलेगा यहाँ पे. This is what we start, right? People, process, technology come together, available, and all things will be there. Who we need from your team to be work on this particular part? We need platform owner, we need architects, we need system admin, we need a developer. From the minors, we need a SME if required, integration specialist. अभी नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन बाद में चाहिए. ये देखो. Platform preparation, licensing, import, technical things. They have a CSA model as well in this picture. 169 slides. और ये तो भी पार्ट 1 है, पार्ट 2, पार्ट 3 अलग अलग है. सी पूरा CSA मैंने यहाँ डाल दिया. Client preparation. This is what our capabilities. ये लेटेस्ट पिक्चर डाली उन्होंने.
सर अगर स्टेक होल्डर बोलता है कि आई वांट ओनली 2 पीपल्स, एक तो आर्किटेक्चर और एक डेवलपर, तो आर्किटेक्चर ही उसको सब डिजाइन करेगा. ओके,
ऐसा होता नहीं. देखो, that's a
होता
wrong.
नहीं.
That's
ये
a wrong.
तो
That you have to be tell that we can't work without a BA. We need someone who can translate your business terms in the technical terms. Minimum 1 BA, 1 architect, and 1 developer we need it. Minimum है ये.
मिनिमम. तो वी कैन शो दिस डॉक्यूमेंट ना कि ये ऐसे नहीं होता है.
ये तो शो करते ही करते हैं डेफिनेटली. ये तुम शो करते ही करते हैं.
ओके, एज अ स्टैंडर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट करके सर्विस नाउ
आप कर सकते हो. यस, दिस इज व्हाट द सर्विस नाउ सेइंग. व्हाई यू वांट टू क्रिएट योर ओन? आई एम गिविंग एवरीथिंग. नाउ यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन. This Rituja says, Atul, I'm not a business process consultant. I'm a sponsor. ये बताओ इस पूरे में से मेरे लिए क्या है? Come here and select your role. You are as a, देखें कुछ है क्या स्पॉन्सर करके? स्पॉन्सर इसमें नहीं है. Let's say I am the program manager. What do you want to know? You are responsible or accountable? I am accountable. देखो जितने highlights हैं ना, this is where you as a program manager is responsible.
सर ये अकाउंटेबल का एग्जांपल क्या हो सकता है? एक एग्जांपल देके समझाइए प्लीज.
As a thumb rule.
अकाउंटेबल मतलब जो
Wait. As a thumb rule, never ever 2 person will be accountable for any activity at a one place. ये thumb rule है. Thumb rule कैसे? Let's say there is a picnic. बच्चे पिकनिक पे जाते हैं, ठीक है? There is a picnic arrangement has been done by a school, and school says that we will take care of your kids. In the morning, parents drop the kids at school. Picnic started. In the return, accident happen. Now who is accountable? The driver is accountable. Teachers who are in that van accountable. Teacher who arranges picnic is accountable, or principal is accountable.
Principal.
Why not teachers?
It was a मतलब इनको सिर्फ एक ये मिला था कि we have to do that.
They are responsible but not accountable.
Okay.
Accountable means the last person who take everything on him or herself. किसका जो भी होगा मैं देखूंगा. It's my area.
तो ये अकाउंटेबल हुआ ना, जिसका जो भी हुआ मैं देख लेगा.
मैं देखूंगा. लास्ट अथॉरिटी जो जिसे कहते हैं ना, who's kind of a decision maker as well is accountable. If a project fails, we say it's accountability of program manager. With success, that's it. This one. But we all are responsible in that. Teachers are responsible in that. Driver is responsible in that, but they are not accountable. लाइफ में कभी भी देखना, कभी भी दो लोग अकाउंटेबल नहीं होंगे किसी भी चीज के लिए. And this is what ITIL thumb rule as well. Never two person can be accountable for a single activity. ठीक है. प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी हो सकते हैं, बट नॉट प्राइमरी टू पर्सन्स. ठीक है जी, क्लियर हो गए यहाँ तक एवरीबॉडी?
Yes.
सुनीता, मैक एंड ऋतुजा.
Accountable is mainly the architecture person. मतलब वो जो डिसीजन लेगा वही रहेगा.
आर्किटेक्ट नहीं होता है, ऐसा नहीं है. अब अगर चाय अच्छी नहीं बनी तो कौन अकाउंटेबल है? प्रिंसिपल थोड़ा अकाउंटेबल है, वो चाय वाला अकाउंटेबल है ना. राइट. प्रिंसिपल तो गेस्ट से मिल रही है.
तो who's the first person that take a initiate sir जब कोई प्रोजेक्ट आता है तब? अगर वो आर्किटेक्चर नहीं है तो फिर कौन?
आर्किटेक्ट नहीं है यार. देखो, दैट सी इट इज अ वेरी बिग एंड लॉन्ग स्टोरी. You say that, Atul sir, I am working in a project. That project come to your company from a different modes, or different areas, different domain, different processes, different paths. Your pre-sales team or the sales team will find the potential customers. यार ये कस्टमर है, ये like if I say, चलो ठीक है, मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ. Let's say ऋतुजा is my good friend. ठीक है, और ऋतुजा's husband is my good friend. ठीक है. अब मुझे अपने यहाँ पे एक स्टूडेंट लेके आना है. I see that Rituja's husband is good in service now. Let me put a thought in his mind. Why not to teach service now to your wife as well? अभी मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा. No architecture, nothing is my mind. I am building a potential customer. मैंने बात की इनके हस्बैंड से. Hey, why don't you teach your wife service now? He says yes, idea is good, because he's also in the service now domain, so he know that market is very good, jobs are good, and all things will be there. Then he says, Atul, who will teach? अरे मैं हूं ना, मैं कर दूंगा, मैं सिखा दूंगा आराम से. I can teach. This is doing sales and pre-sales part. अच्छा, what you will teach? I can teach admin, I can teach ITSM, I can teach X, everything, Y, Z, everything I can teach it. ये अभी सेल्स चल रही है और कुछ नहीं हो रहा. ठीक है, let's done. When is the next batch starting? Starting from the next one. ठीक है, I'll enroll my wife to your batch. ये हो गए sales complete मेरी. And now I will include make a complete project. That how to onboard his wife in my batch, how to educate, guide, teach, share knowledge with her, and how to make it this part. तो यहाँ से होने के बाद फिर प्रोग्राम मैनेजर और ये आपके सारे बाहर निकलते हैं. मतलब प्रोग्राम मैनेजर इज आल्सो देयर, बट व्हेन अ सेल्स और प्री-सेल्स टीम डू अ बिडिंग काइंड ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशन, दे कंसल्ट विद द प्रोग्राम मैनेजर, दे कंसल्ट विद द कंसल्टेंट, दे कंसल्ट विद द आर्किटेक्ट एज वेल. That customer has these problems, how we can sort it out. Even though I supported also 1 or 2 presentations with in my company. we can say this thing to the customers. तो वहां से शुरू होता है. It's a very long story. मतलब बेचना है ना, बेचने के बाद तो फिर आप एक बार आपका प्रोडक्ट बिक गया, उसके बाद तो anybody can support. But it's a long story in the background.
तो मैं एक सवाल था, ये प्रीसेल्स टीम मतलब मैंने जैसे सुना था वैसे मैं बता रहा हूँ कि दे जस्ट गो ऑन, मतलब वो हाँ हो जाएगा बस, ये इसके ऊपर ही उनका ज्यादा डिपेंडेंट होता है.
देखो ये that is true, हो जाएगा, that is true, and that is very much true actually. Sometimes what happened that when I was working in a project, we came to know that the sales or pre-sales team give a confirmation to the customer that this can be done in the service now. Where I know it cannot be done in the service now. फिर हम गाली देते हैं, अरे they already confirmed, they already this thing. If you go back to the customer again that sorry it cannot be done, they say no, your sales team says it can be done. So because they need their work is to get a business. They're not a technical guy, right? So they don't know about anything. The tool. They know that I need to get a business. That's all. उसके बाद तो हम कर ही लेंगे. So long stories, along different rules, different things are there in that domain. ठीक है जी?
Yes.
Doubt, last question, clarification.
No.
Okay. Let me stop recording and take attendance now.